Okay. Now we'll see add a client to domain. So this is spelling mistake. CLIENT. Add a client to domain. How to add a client to domain? So we'll see that one. Okay. So this is we do at a client side. So we do everything in a client side. How much power supply is also there, internet supply also we don't know. Meanwhile we do all the things. CLI. ENT. So typing. The client side we have to check first IP address. We have to change according to network. So what IP address how to put it? Um, so 172.16. This is my network ID. 0.10 is okay. Okay. So any IP address in the same network of thing. Next, change our adapter to VMnet 1. So change to VMnet 1. Next, I have to change the IP address. Next, next steps we'll see. So first of all, I'm going to client. This is my client. Edit virtual machine settings. Edit virtual machine settings. So in a network adapter, VMnet 0 is there. I'm changing to VMnet 1. So then only both are in VMnet 1. Okay. Both are in VMnet 1. So I power on my virtual machine. Okay. So let it power on. Okay. The steps we have to do. Here it is. You know how to change the computer name, right? So in that place only, so where we do renaming PC, renaming advanced. So like settings, the settings, system, about, there you can find rename PCR, rename the system. So renaming in advanced is there now. So advanced mode. So there you have to go to change. Okay, then member of. So in a member of, you have to give your domain name. So member of, under that one we will find a domain name. The domain name you have to give your domain name. I am giving my domain name. Before you do all these things, first once you do domain name, it shows a message like this: welcome to domain. Okay, welcome to domain name. It will shows. Okay, click OK. Then click OK. It will ask for restart now. Then click on restart now. Before you do, and you change the name, so your DNS server address also like server address only, because your server is a DNS server. Okay. Next, it is student one login. Okay. So once we set IP address, you have to ping to server IP. This is server IP for me. Next, ping to domain name. Then testing DNS IP address is correctly given or not. So once it is done, then go to next steps. Heavy rain outside. So first one is ncpa.cpl. ncpa.cpl. First we have to change the IP address. Okay, so it has IP path because we disconnected. So now we'll go to the properties. Go to properties, IPv4 properties. Use following IP address. I'm giving IP address as per my given plan. So this is my IP address. Press the tab button. You'll get automatically subnet mask, class B subnet mask. No need to mention default gateway because it is not connected to any router now. Okay, and DNS server address is also my server IP only because my server is DNS server. So click OK, close, close. Then IP is set it. Then if you want, you can change, check it again. Details, DHCP enable no, static IP address only. So these three things we given clearly. Okay, next I close this network adapter and go to EMD. You have to check whether both are communicating or not. First we have to troubleshoot it. Then only we should do next thing. First I am trying to ping with IP address. No problem, no firewall blocking and all. Ping my domain the address. It is giving some issue. Could not find. So again try. Again, so it will take little bit time to find it, right? So first time it is showing we can't do it, but next time we can able to get see vedicsoft.com and server address and we are getting. So this is working. So I close this one by exit. Next go to settings because it's a new version of Windows 10. Okay, system. Otherwise this PC right click system also you can go about, click on about. So rename this PC is there now. Same thing. Rename this PC. Advanced is there. So click on that advanced. So you can find a system properties window. Okay. Here you can click on a change. Change. Click on a change. Already computer name is changed. So I no need to change. If you don't change the computer name earlier, change your computer name like a Win C1 or a C1 also no problem. Member of domain. So Vedic.com. Okay, Vedic.com. Domain name is Vedic.com. Click OK. Now it is asking username and password for authentication. I am giving my domain administrator account, administrator admin @123. Okay, this is a domain administrator account, admin @123. That I am giving. Okay, you can give normal username also, no problem. Okay, and it is showing welcome to Vedic.com domain. Okay. Now you must restart your computer to apply changes. Okay. Then close. Restart now. Now it is going to be restart. It's restarting. Meanwhile, I will change little bit things here. Advanced, right? Welcome to the domain name and domain.com. Okay. Click OK. OK and close. Click close. Then it asks for restart now. Restart now. Please restart it. Now after restart, you have to log in. Select other user. So again same thing only. So after restart, so select other user. In other user, once you select put any username like I use
So
student
is
one
it
and then
recording?
password. Very good question. I'm recording. Even myself, I thought I didn't record. Good. Okay. So this is how you log in with the user account. So give the password. But here I told a few things, right? Like IT user one at the rate Vedic.com. This is called a UPN name. Okay, user principal name. Whatever the spelling it is. So otherwise you can search UPN full form. User principal name. Okay. So this is your login in a local, or you are not logging in a local means you are outside of your through internet you are accessing, or you are logging to different domain. You can use this kind of stuff. Next one is Vedic slash IT user one. So this is called a SAM account name. Okay. So this is a old style of login. That time we use a NetBIOS name. Domain name is Vedic.com. NetBIOS domain name is Vedic. Computer name is CTS2 Win S1. Okay. NetBIOS computer name is nothing but same computer name only. Computer name, this is a way. Okay. Next, FQDN means fully qualified domain name. Okay. It means it's a combination of computer name, means like you can say host name or a computer name, or computer name dot like that, computer name and domain name. Okay, so host name or a computer name or a domain name like that. So in for a server, um, so what is a FQDN is CTS 2 Win S1. This is a computer name. Domain name is Vedic.com. For example, for my Windows 10 client, right, is there no? So that is the client one. So FQDN is like this. CTS2 Win C1, that is my computer name, Vedic.com. Okay, understand FQDN, fully qualified domain name. Whether my system is restarted, yes, restarted. We'll see other names. It is showing student 1. If you log into student 1, it means you log into local account only. You log into local account only, student 1. If you click on other user, so automatically it is showing sign into Vedic. Okay, it is automatically showing. So sign into Vedic. What is that meaning? You're logging to vedicsoft.com. So directly you can type user 1, no problem. If you are want to log in like this, see, when I put at the rate, sign in to change vedic.com. Okay, like this also we can log in, or you can log in vedic slash IT user 1, like that you can also log in, because we are in the same LAN network and a same domain network. Okay, so then we use IT user 1 and password is ZAQ at the rate 1234. Okay. Now it is showing welcome. It will take time because whenever the first time user is login, it has to create a user profile and a desktop environment and anything. So it will take time. Okay. So when I add a client to domain, so go to the server. Meanwhile, go to the server, log into the server. It will turn off automatically. Why? Because of we are not using for a next few minutes. Then automatically turn off. See, go to the computer container. Just refresh. This is refresh button. See, this is our Windows 10. It will add that one. So double click, open. You can see it's a computer name and operating system. What operating system? Windows 10 evolution version of that operating system also showing. Of course, other tabs are also there. You can try if you want to do it. Okay. So I log in with this user. This is a complete name, but login username is IT user one only. So if you double click, check it account, there you can find IT user one also. And also we can do settings like, for example, this user is a morning duty only 5 days a work. So log on hours also we can define what hours he can able to log in. And another important is your server date and time must be matched with the client. Sometimes it will give you error if it is not matches. Still my client is showing almost their part only. Okay, let it work completed. So any doubts you can ask me, no problem. Yeah, it is open now. Which one is a user? IT user one only. Also you can verify from your control panel also. It is become slow. Now only it is open now. It will take time. Why it is happening to it? Something not good. So I'm running two virtual machines at a time. Guys, people who are having a 4 GB RAM, people put a 1 GB for this one, 1 GB for this one, but it is very dead slow. 2 GB is showing a dead slow, but means 1 GB itself it shows very dead slow. People who are using 8 GB, so they will maintain 2 GB for server, 2 GB for client. People who are having a 4 GB, so we can't. So I want to show you only one part. Now it is still booting. That's why it is taking time. So we should not hurry because I am in a hurry because I want to show it's times almost 5 o'clock. Now it is 5 o'clock already. Okay, so that's why. And outside is raining. Now only it is started. If it is start after 1 hour, 2 hours, then we can leave and we'll do all other work. The shops and everything will be closed. Why it is very slow? No need of slow. Okay. Control. No, not here. This become control. So I'm going to control panel. So you can go to in control panel user and user related things. So there you can find profile also. So that's what I'm saying. You created two. I created two users here, one user here. Okay, so you can log in with every user, no problem, for a testing purpose. If you have a more RAM, like a 16 GB RAM, you can maintain two clients. Mhm. How much RAM I have in physical? It is totally collapsed. Totally. It's taking a lot of time. Is anything I open extra than both physical and virtual machine? My virtual machine, this is I will close it. I'll close this one also. Later I will open. So my memory is still available 1.8 GB. Okay. So no problem for me currently. But I will close one by one things. Okay. These people not came finally, right? Pragati. Okay, tomorrow we'll see this one. So Kalpak is not there, guarantee. Others are okay now. Better save and close it. Stable 108. Close this one also. Okay. You can go to user settings from here. I'll go to large icons. Up to now, I done a very fast as I think. User accounts. Right. Go to user accounts. This is the user accounts here. I'll close this application also. Don't need to save anything. Okay, can you see it is Vedic one Vedic slash IT user one. My computer name is different one. Okay, so Win S one. But is showing Vedic one. Sorry, Vedic slash kind of stuff. Okay, here also can see that one. Okay, so you can see Vedic slash IT user one. Local profile is local. Okay, so this is Vedic IT user one. It means user is belongs to Vedic. So guys, the question is, may I created IT user one account in my Windows 10 PC? I didn't create, right? I didn't create IT user one in Windows 10 PC. I create a IT user one in my server. In Active Directory users and computers, I created IT user one here only. But I didn't create here. But I can able to log in. How can I able to log in? Because this PC is a member of my domain. Is a member of my domain. The PC is member of my domain. So member of domain is vedic.com I given, right? So that's why this PC is in my domain. That's why my domain user can able to log into the computer. So that is the actual part of domain controller user login, that what I explained, that work group and domain. Okay, if this PC is in work group, I can't log in with a domain account. I can't log in with a this account. This PC is in domain now, so I can able to log in. Okay, it's slightly slow kind of stuff. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, now